This video is brought to you by John 14.6 Muay Thai. John 14.6 Muay Thai is Tucson's premier destination for traditional Muay Thai. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Once you subscribe, become a channel member by clicking the button join.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed to the channel, become a channel member by clicking the button join. Same old, same old. One Fight Night 37. Nico Carrillo versus Luke Lessei. This took place in the featherweight Muay Thai division. Nico Carrillo, congratulations to him. He came away with the win. TKO stoppage of the chef, Luke Lessei. Just as the title of this video goes, what went wrong for Luke Lessei? In my opinion, there are a few things in my opinion that went wrong for Luke Lessei. And let me preface my commentary on this loss that Luke took by saying I believe Luke is an exceptional talent. I believe he's a great Muay Thai fighter. He's not a traditional Muay Thai fighter in the sense that he likes to use traditional Muay Thai techniques. However, he has his own style. I'm not saying he's on the same level, but he reminds me of a Samrak Kamsing, but he's not as defensively responsible. Before this fight took place, you can go back and look on the YouTube channel. I gave my opinion when I spoke to Mr. Pedro Chavez, John 14.6 Muay Thai Gym. I gave my opinion that if Luke abandoned his slick defense that got him to the top, he would get stopped by Nico. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And just, looking a bit closer, it's not only that. So here are the problems. This is what I believe what went wrong for Luke Lessei. Luke started out real good in the first round. He immobilized Nico with those low kicks. If you notice, he was doing a lot of low kicks and he immobilized Nico. I'm sure he took that from the blueprint that Nango laid out, because Nico is big and strong. In bantamweight, he got away with a lot because he was very big for the weight class and he bulldozed a lot of people. Very strong, very strong. His technique, in my opinion, is not that stellar. It's good enough, but it's not that stellar because he's always been very big in the weight class and he would bulldoze his competition. When he fought Nango, that was before he stopped Nango. He was getting touched to the legs. It's crazy to me how people can be on the top stage for martial arts, top stage for Muay Thai, but can't block kicks. That's a fundamental. Nico doesn't block kicks. His defense is not the best, okay? It's not the best. And Luke obviously took a page from Nango's book and started working the legs. That's fine. That's excellent Muay Thai. That's called chopping the elephant's legs, okay? He did that, but what was the mistake he made? Body work was absent. You saw that you immobilized Nico. Why didn't you start going to the body? Why didn't you start working the body? That's Muay Thai 101. When you just have a person that's straight up and down, 1 + 1 = 2 with their Muay Thai, where they just come straight forward, you get control and then you start working the body to slow them down. Luke did not do that. Luke gassed out in the first round. And Nico, with limping legs, was able to cut off the ring and start getting to Luke Lessei. When they did get into the clinch, this is number 2. When they did get into the clinch, Luke did some good work, but it wasn't consistent and it wasn't educated. And that goes back to the point 1 of the body work. People like Nico, you have to discipline them to the body. No disrespect to Nico, but Nico, in my opinion, is a 1 + 1 = 2 fighter. He comes straight forward and he throws those bombs. Number 3, where was the authoritative jab? Variations of jabs. Luke Lessei did not have a jab whatsoever. And we already saw this. Nabil put out one of the best blueprints on how to deal with fighters like Nico. Shout out to Nabil. He's the top dog right now. Shout out to Nabil Anand. But he put out the blueprint. You saw what he did. Crisp jab, followed up with a crisp, very crisp cross. He did that. Luke Lessei did not have a jab. In my opinion, it looked like Mr. Luke was scared. And when he did stand there, he was just a heavy bag. A heavy bag. He just folded up and then started getting touched by Nico. I'm not saying that this is easy to do, but man, these are fundamentals. Number 4, no authoritative straight teep. No teep. Yes, Luke did a rear teep, quote unquote, Munyon lock, push kick, but he did that only one time. It wasn't consistent. It wasn't authoritative. There wasn't hand control. None of that. Where were these things? Where was the educated clinch? Where was the educated body work? Where was the authoritative jab? Where was the authoritative tee? I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If you stand in front of somebody like Nico, who's very straightforward, 1 + 1 = 2, straight up and down, no special effects, you're going to get stopped. Same thing happened with Asa Tempao. Has a plethora of fancy techniques, spinning back techniques, but then he gets stopped by a man that doesn't even do Muay Thai full time, that just walks him down and starts throwing hooks in very small gloves. That's what happened to Luke. Luke abandoned and did not utilize fundamentals. And I already gave these 4, okay? I gave these 4. And I'll go over them again. Educated clinch work. Educated body work after he chopped down his legs, because you got to slow someone like Nico down. He didn't do that. Authoritative jab. Where is your jab, man? He could have jabbed the face, jabbed the shoulder. Nico was like a low budget kind of like Muay Thai Canelo. You know he's gonna come in with the power shots, so you gotta discipline him, you gotta control him, and then fight when you need to fight, tie up when you need to tie up, and work in the clinch when you need to work. Luke didn't do that, and it cost Luke a W. In my opinion, Luke should have won this fight. This is a fight that Luke should have won. So the next question that has to be asked is, where does Luke go from here? I don't see Nico, and shout out to Nico for the victory, I don't see Nico beating top fighters like Tawanchai, because you know Tawanchai's teeps are on point. I don't see him doing that in the featherweight division. But Luke Lessei has a lot of glaring holes, a lot of glaring flaws that really need to be fixed. Yes, he's smooth with the head movement and all that good stuff, but if you look at the likes of fighters like Samrat Kamsing, yes, they had all that stuff, but they had the fundamentals down. Luke, where were your fundamentals? Where were your fundamentals? Nico, I don't see him beating the likes of Tawanchai and any other top Muay Thai featherweight Muay Thai fighters in this division for one championship. Because how do you get to the top and you're not even blocking leg kicks, and then you're always limping? It's like the sharks see the blood in the water. If Luke had stuck to the fundamentals, he would have been able to beat Nico Carrillo, but he did not. He did not. So this is my points. These are my points on the fight. These are the things, in my opinion, that I believe Luke went wrong in his approach to fighting Nico. Nabil already put out a very clean blueprint, and you don't even have to do the fancy things that Nabil did, because Nabil is just on a different level. But there are things that Nabil showed on how to deal with fighters like that. So, on paper, Luke should have won this fight. Luke should have won this fight, but he abandoned fundamentals. Let me know if you agree with this video. If you're ever in Tucson and you're looking to join Tucson's premier destination for traditional Muay Thai, check us out, John 14.6 Muay Thai. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Lord willing.